What's up, YouTube? It's the Action Figure Grader coming back to you with an unboxing video. I picked up two vintage Kenner Droid figures, both of them mint on card. They're awfully beautiful examples. And before I show the first one, you can probably guess who he's related to based on what's already in my collection. But I've got a couple of loose graded medical droids, 21B, and I want to show you what the existing collection looks like now before I show you the new acquisition. This is a Spanish POC, early Spanish figure. I picked this up on Facebook from a friend of mine named Paul. An awfully beautiful item. Anything early Spanish is very tough to find. I've shown this on the channel before. This is graded 80 by UKG. You can see there where it's labeled Spanish POC. And figure and paint score are both 80%. But a really nice example. It's very difficult to find high-grade early Spanish figures. Before POC merged with PBP, they would import Hong Kong parts and assemble and paint them in the Spanish POC factory. So you can see there it's labeled Hong Kong because it does have Hong Kong parts. And you can see there it's got the date stamps for Hong Kong on the backs of the legs. It's very difficult to see, but it's got the made in Hong Kong there. So that's the one loose figure. The other one I have is one that I got graded by Collector Archive Services. This is just a standard Hong Kong with the semi-metallic blue paint. And this one graded 85. A little bit brighter color scheme than, or a little bit more metallic, I should say, color scheme than the just kind of plain blue of the Spanish POC figure. And then before I show you the new acquisition, let me again show you my Palitoy Tri-Logo 21B. This is an absolutely gorgeous example I picked up from a gentleman on Facebook who's got an incredible collection. This one is straight 85s, unpunched, as beautiful as it gets for a Palitoy Tri-Logo in just an immaculate condition. So I paid quite a bit for this one, but with what collectibles prices have done over the last 6 to 9 months, I feel like it was a very fair price. So now let's show you the first of two new acquisitions, and that is this one right here. I picked this up in the Deal or No Deal group on Facebook. It's a great group. You've heard me talk about it many of times, so I'm not going to rehash that, but I got a very fair transaction on this. This is an Empire Strikes Back 45 back with the Star Wars display offer arena sticker on the front. And this is, again, 21B. It's in fantastic shape. It's got one little tiny ding you can kind of see right there on the blister. It's very minor. Let's play guess the grade on this before I send it in to get graded. But I'm going to guess it comes back with straight 85s, or excuse me, straight 80s. I'm going to guess an 80 for the card score. The blister score will likely get an 80 because of that small ding. And it might get the 85 score because the little medical wand or apparatus that 21B comes with is still taped to the side. So he might get an 85. So let's say 80, 80, 85 for an overall low 80. The card is not perfect, but it's in really good shape overall. Here's the back that shows the display arena offer. This is actually my first 45 back, so a really nice acquisition. And it had a small crease somewhere. I can't remember where it is now. Let's see if I can find it. I don't see it now, but I know that it's got a very small crease somewhere on the card that is very faint. It's more of a spider vein than anything else. But this is a really nice addition to the 21B collection. The second new arrival is another addition to my beautiful mint on card Death Star Droid collection. You guys remember this one from a previous video. This is the, I can't remember now, 20 back D Death Star Droid. A beautiful 20 back with the blister support, and this is graded 80 by Collector Archive Services. It's got that awesome free Boba Fett sticker on it. And then this is one that I purchased ungraded. I don't think I've shown this on my channel outside of the polybag once it returned from grading, but this is one I picked up on in an eBay auction quite a while ago. But tough to find a Return of the Jedi Death Star droid with a clear blister. Just really, really difficult to find. And I paid quite a bit for it, just given what prices have done for clear blister Return of the Jedi figures. And this is the 65 back B Death Star droid. It came back with a card of 80, blister 85, figure 85. And this is the correct score. It's got some minor wear around the hanger tab, you can see some rip there, and then on the back you can kind of see some minor creasing and things like that, but really, really awesome item. And so the next edition is one that kind of completes the trilogy of the original OG films, and that is my 45 back Star Wars Display Arena Death Star droid. This one is awfully pretty, and I picked this up on Facebook. I only paid about $50 more than I paid for this one. This one was already graded. This one was ungraded, and I paid $50 more for it. So, if you factor in the grading costs and all that kind of stuff, it was a really great deal to get an Empire Strikes Back card for essentially the same price once you factor in the grading costs. And I think this one is, in my personal opinion, this one's a little bit overgraded. I think the sub-scores are correct. It says card 80, blister 85, figure 85. This is, again, the 45 back A. But it came back with an overall 85, just barely squeaked out an 85. But I don't think that this is an 85 if I was going to submit this for regrading. It's got quite a bit of wear around the hang tab here, and you can really notice it better on the back of the card, where there's just, some rubbing and things like that, probably when it was on the peg. But so I think that, in my personal opinion, this is an 80+ grade. If I was going to give an overall score for this item, but I am not complaining. I mean, this is, the blister on this is absolutely immaculate. I could not find anything wrong with it. It's got kind of a weird paint error on the eyes. If you look at his eyes there, you can see how the paint on the eyes is kind of shifted up. So kind of a weird variation, or maybe it's just missing some paint. I don't know, but he looks a little cross-eyed there. It looks like the Death Star droid got hit over the head by Chewbacca when they were trapped on the Death Star. But pretty cool item. It's kind of a wonky addition, but I really like the way it looks. It looks great having all three of these together. And I got like I said, I got a very in the current environment, I got a very fair price for this Empire Strikes Back 45 back A, and it looks great to have all three of these together. So. That's all I really had. I just wanted to show you a few recent pickups here. And if you liked this video, please be sure to like. Please feel free to comment below. And if you are new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. And thank you guys again for watching, and I'll be back soon.